Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. Welcome to today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind we're reading collective energies, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We are going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. The name Jamal. You can also take a moment of silence to be in science. For some of you, someone's in sciences, to be in silence with yourselves, and that's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. I hope the full moon energy is treating you well, my lovies. There's definitely an intense state of duality and working through projections, illusions. You could be very sensitive. Your dream activity could be through the roof. For some of you, nativity. For some of you, something about nativity or a nativity scene in some situation. I am seeing the nativity scene. You could be going to church. For some of you, you could be going to church, or there's a nativity scene that's important to you. For some of you, someone could be, someone got a reading. For some of you, your sister friend's been doing a lot of readings, but someone actually paid for a reading on you behind your back, my lovies, or this is what you did to somebody. For some of you, that did not get a reading on someone else, you just went to go get a reading on yourself. But someone got a reading on you, and they were told some interesting things about you, my lovies. A scout. Someone wants to scout you. The scouting energy's been very present. Someone wants to scout. So a Boy Scout. For some of you, a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout. It is coming in as a Boy Scout, but take it how it resonates. Or someone is dealing with a Boy Scout, or someone was a Boy Scout when they were a child. I feel that's so cool. That's such a cool experience to have. I know very few children that had that experience. It's curious spirits bringing back when I was a child, and the children that I did know that got to experience Boy Scouts, the others that didn't get the opportunity for some reason would make fun of them, as if knowing how to survive in the wilderness is a bad thing. I tell you, 311 envy makes people do some silly things. Everything is coming in for a reason. For some of you, you could be going camping, or you like wilderness or survival. For some of you, you're into like wilderness survival, or something about arrivals. You're flying, my lovies. And for some of you, you're lying, my lovies, or someone around you is lying about a situation. Where are you flying to, my lovies? It's like flying somewhere, but yes, there's like some type of like camping activity or outdoor activity, or for someone around you, but there's like some type of pit stop. It's almost like I have to go see someone that I'm probably not supposed to go see. But this person's a hidden enemy for some. If you're traveling, for some of you in the weekly read, we didn't do it enough justice, I think. Spirit's bringing it back in. For some of you, you have long distance travels, either Moon Day, Mars Day, or there could be a couple of weeks delay in these travels, but they're relatively quick. And they're kind of, it could be an hour or so away from where you are, or maybe a little bit more, maybe regional travels for some, maybe long distance travels for some. But France has been very present in the readings and in the field. But so Europe could be significant for some. But you're going to go somewhere, but there's a Euro ho. There's a Euro ho somewhere. I don't know. You're going to go somewhere, but you may, it's like, I'm going here, you know, to visit someone, but I'm also going to visit someone else type of energy. Take that how it resonates. However that, manifests and whatever that means to you. It's like going somewhere that when you go, you're not going to tell everyone that you met up with that other person that you technically weren't supposed to meet with type of energy. Boom. All right, my lovies, let's thank the spirits. To the all, to the all, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages? For some of you, it came in, they're going to have to check the surveillance footage. Maybe the surveillance footage of where you stay is going to be important in a situation, and it's coming back in. We have seen that gunner. We have seen that gang stalking energy. So it's going to be very important whenever this comes up. What Spirit's going to allow you, something about Thomas, something about Theodore. Spirit's going to ask you Theobald. Here we go with this Theobald energy. This one came in yesterday in a reading, and I'm like, oh, that's an interesting one. Something about a son, something about someone's son is involved in a situation. Someone's going to need to check the surveillance footage of wherever you sleep, wherever you stay. It's going to be important for whoever this resonates with, because gang stalking is involved in a situation, and with gang stalking, it's usually people that don't fucking know you. That's going to be very important for some. It came in last night. It was intense. The downloads were so intense last night, my lovies. It was intense. To the all, to the all, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing. Something about a gas station. The surveillance footage at a gas station is going to be important. For some of you, the surveillance footage around your property or where you stay is going to be important. Something about where you play. You can play basketball or around a basketball court. I'm seeing a park too. You know how a lot of street lights have cameras. So for some reason, this could be really big, because whatever it is that they're asking for surveillance footage, it's very important. And especially if you have to pay, you have to pay. Someone's going to have to pay, or you're going to have to pay, or they're going to ask you to pay to get the footage from somewhere. But it's going to be fair and important. For some of you, whatever you're going to find in the surveillance footage, whether it be the street footage, whether it be a public place or a private property or a private business, whether it be, again, I'm seeing public places. This is almost like to pinpoint someone or something. I mean, you could do it from their cell phone, but maybe someone had a prepaid cell phone, or they bought a throwaway phone. But surveillance footage, just all the surveillance footage of the streets, of the businesses in the area. It's like, this is, and if it's Evans, if it's being called for, it's because it's called for. I'm just the messenger here. To my abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado, Lourdes, something about loud. Something about rolling loud. To mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. Fort Lauderdale. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Shango. Because for a while there was an energy of the gang stalkers are being gang stalked. Like the gang stalkers are being watched, or they're stalking people not understanding that they're being watched. 911 was on the clock. This is an emergency. Well, something about Murphy. Something about Murphy. Something about Lee. Something about Leah. Something about Hialeah. Here we go with this Hialeah energy. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Papa Lekpa, to Papa Lekpa, to Papa Lekpa, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to Krishna, to Krishna, to Krishna, to Kalima, to Kalima, to Kalima, to Buddha, to Buddha, to Buddha, to the all. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's poppin'? What's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you and we love you. You know that it's true. We're reading for you, my lovies. We're reading for April 22nd, 2024. So Moon Day, April 22nd, 2024. There's a lot of 2 energy in there. That's like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 energy. A lot of duality, especially in the psychic sense. So the moon energy, Moon Day is named after the moon. La Lune. In many different languages, it's all the moon. But Moon Day is all about deep emotions and getting things into those emotions, which is energy in motion. Energy, you put the moon energy, emotional energy into the flow so that by the end of your week, it becomes a currency and it fuels a society. But first, you got to transmute it. Very interesting stuff. You're a student, my lovies. For some of you, you're a student or you're going to be studying something, or you could be signing up for a class or for a certification, or for some of you a vocational training and some type of you need to sign up for a class. For some of you, like a special license is coming in, like a forklift operator or like a CDL or something like that. That could be significant for you. For some of you, you have to get something like a special something like special on your license. For some of you, have to get something special on your license. For some of you, that DUI energy has been very present, so that's also coming in. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Whatever special thing you're getting on your license, white, the last name White, something about Barry, something about Wilmer. But whatever applies to you. And this vigilante in a villanoma. But for some of you, there could be a tip from a vigilante involved in a situation. A drunk is also involved in a situation. But moon energy, all types of energies coming up, all types of projections for you to process. For some of you, emotional energies could be going wild. For some of you, you could be feeling very sensitive to your reality. 22 energy, master number 22. You can look up the esoteric meaning of the number 22, but 2 energy is usually putting you in a state of duality. 2 energy is very related to what we call the feminine energy, even though 1 energy is actually the holistic principle. So in ancient times, a 1 would probably be a female. But because we live in a patriarchy, things are kind of like flipped. But they flipped the script, my lovies. Someone's gonna flip the script on you, my lovies. The script on you. But and so they're all scripts ranch. Medical appointments for some of you. For some of you, you're in an extreme state of duality. Spirit was giving us a lot of visions, a lot of dreams. So many visions, so many dreams. But the gist is the projection energy is still very, very present. It has been for the last week or so. Just again, being aware of what you're receiving, owning what is yours and not taking on anybody else's, having others own their shit, whatever that is to you. It's important for you, my lovies, and you may be feeling very sensitive to that. You may be feeling like very stern when it comes to that, not in a confrontational way, but more in a actually very reservation. This reservation, an Indian reservation has been very present for you, and also some type of reservation that you have to make, that you've been procrastinating, it seems like, for some of you, but because someone's hating on you. But maybe for some of you, someone's trying to project over your projects. We have seen that in the readings. For some of you, projects that are near and dear to your heart, maybe projects that have to do with travel, and so you're delaying it because someone is telling you to delay it, or if they're not saying it with your mouth, they're saying it with their energy in one way or another. For some of you, these are your brothers, or this is your brother that is doing this to you. It actually came in as a singular brother, but take that how it resonates, because for some of you, you do have multiple brothers. others. But Moon Day is all about emotions and deep emotions, hidden things. Moon energy brings up our fears. Moon energy is also very intuitive energy, psychic energy. Psychic protection has been very present for you. For some of you, you could be feeling, again, a state of duality because what's being projected towards you and then what you're meeting, when it meets your energy or your force field, it's almost like it's canceling itself out. So maybe for some of you, something is having the effect of canceling itself out by way of you being in one energy and this opposing force being in another energy. So it's like canceling itself out. That's how they're giving it to us. That's kind of beautiful energy. The only thing is that it makes you kind of have to work harder, because it's almost like with every step that you take, and then every step someone takes against you. Maybe for some of you, that's why that redirecting energy has been very present. But at this time, you're still kind of in a state of duality. For some of you, things could seem very cloudy. Something's still kind of shrouded in secrecy at this particular time for you. So Spirit's going to advise you to just follow your intuition. Moon energy and the state of duality energy always invites you to be a little bit more reserved, like that, almost like that high priestess energy where you feel something is coming up in the pipework for you, whatever that means to you. Something's coming, you know, something's going to be exposed, but maybe for some of you, a pregnancy is going to be announced as well, because the high priestess usually brings in a pregnancy or someone in the belly, something about Araceli, but for some reason there's still kind of someone could be having a lot of brain farts, like pregnancy. You know when they say like pregnancy brain farts, because it just made me to have a brain fart. Tiffany for some. Here we go with this Tiffany Haddish. For some of you, really love Tiffany Haddish. Excuse me, that made me spit, my lovies. Apparently you do. Let's getting to know truth, getting to know you, my lovies. We haven't done it in a few days. Yeah, you missed it. Oh, Bombay Goose, my lovies. All right, we're only gonna do one. That stack was about to jump out. We're not doing that. Not today. All right. What's the longest you've ever gone without taking a shower? You love this question, my lovies. The longest I've gone without taking a shower was about 3 or 4 days when I was in Gabon. At my spiritual retreat, when I was with the plant medicine. Granted, they were giving us spiritual baths. For some of you, maybe that's why it keeps coming in, because every time I emphasize that they were giving us spiritual baths. For some of you, you may need to give yourself a cleanse. You may need to give yourself some type of cleanse. If you want something really, really strong, usually, this is really, I'll just share it. For those of you who want to try this, and you could go out and buy the materials necessary, it's really simple. You take a 16-ounce cup. You can take a small water bottle. That's what I usually do. You take a small water bottle of spring water and or distilled water, and you sprinkle in just a pinch of gunpowder, and you shake it up. The gunpowder will dissolve in the water, and then for 3 nights before going to bed, you wash yourself with that mixture. It's a really powerful cleansing agent. I don't recommend people doing this routinely. You don't have to, because it actually does lower your defenses. But it does get rid of anything that's like harsh work on you. It works. It really, really works. It really works. It really, really works. It takes away illusions. It's really intense, especially if you have an inclination. For some of you, you have moon energy. You also have high priest and high priestess energy. So you have suspicions about something, and those suspicions are correct. They're telling you something about a situation. So what you want to do is something about Lois. You want to, with that suspicion, not necessarily the thought of it, not necessarily I know this person is saying this about me or doing this to me or trying to harm me in that way. Not necessarily like that. Just holding on to the feeling of what the problem is And as you're washing yourself, so you're going to do this for 3 nights before going to bed, because you're going to want that to be, so what you wash up, you wash at night, and then right before getting out of the shower, so once you've rinsed off the soap, then you take the solution and you sprinkle a little bit on yourself, so you save enough over the next 3 days or whenever you're gonna do this. Usually it's good to do it around the full moon energy, because it washes things that are, you see, it's like maybe there's a lot of attacks on your head for some of you, and this is all psychic energy. For some of you, someone can constantly try to make you question your intuition. Granted, you have the gift. For some of you, you have the gift. So you're going to want to do that. You're going to want to, so for some of you, this is a friend that's not a friend. There's a Judas in your field. This Judas energy has been very present for you, my lovies. And there's a Jezebel too. But you're going to want to shower, and then again, take the solution into the shower with you. Once you've washed off the soap, rinsed off the soap, then you're going to want to take this and hold the intention of just clearing that energy from your space, sending it back to spirit, and just allowing yourself to be at peace with the fact that that energy cannot harm you. And then you just, or if you want to say a prayer or whatever you want to do, the intent though should be that source clear your mind, your body, and your spirit of any obstructions, and that you see reality clearly, and that you walk with the force that spirit gives you, that no forms of energies, entities, blockages destroy your divine path. For some of you, you know, this is kind of just to help you be settled into something. It's coming in for, because maybe for some of you, you meddled in something. I'm just a messenger here. So maybe now you have to wash off what you summoned up. For others, that does not apply to. I just feel like in the preliminaries, it says no one can throw you off of your destiny. So that's coming in too. But for some of you that you've been meddling in something, and you know you've been meddling and toying with things that spirit has asked you not to, and trying to employ entities as if they belong to you, but it's really the other way around. Being a clown for some of you, I'm feeling really immature people in the field. But nonetheless, everybody's blessed. Just maybe washing yourself, because for some of you, it could be affecting someone's mental health. I'm just a messenger. But yeah, so 3 nights. For some of you, if you're feeling like you're getting a lot of headaches and you're thinking too much, maybe again 3 nights of doing this wash. Again, it makes you tired, so just be prepared for that. It makes you feel really heavy, but it is a cleanser and a half. It really breaks illusions, really does. That's something to consider for some, or maybe an herbal bath if you don't want something so harsh. I always follow that up. For me, I've been put through some tests and a half, so I always follow that up with an herbal bath. But for some of you, if that's too much and it's too harsh, what I usually do, this is my routine when I do this, or the times I've done this, which have been quite a few. What I'll do is I will, she's so astute. For some of you, someone's so astute. I would take, and someone's a student. Someone insists they're a student. I would take, again, the 3 nights with the water and the gunpowder solution. And then I would do 3 nights of an herbal bath of whatever spirit, gives us to put together. Usually it involves a lot of perfumes, cinnamon, basil. Sometimes I work with rosemary. It just depends on what it is I want to do. But for some of you, it's like you break down the shell and then you adorn it with, herbs and things like that. And it's the same process. You shower at the end of the night, and then with this herbal bath, you douse yourself in this herbal bath, and you kind of let it dry up a little bit before leaving the shower, because you don't want to like dry it all off, but you'll go to sleep with this herbal bath on yourself. So it's total 3 days of the solution of the washing, and then 3 days of the herbal bath. Or you could just do an herbal bath for some of you. Whatever spirit brings you to do us. Maybe for some of you, you're going to do this as a group. Maybe there's a group of people that can benefit from this around you. Anyways, what is one dream you have yet to accomplish, my lovies? What's one dream we've yet to accomplish, my lovies? We're still painting the mosaic of life. So many dreams yet to accomplish, my lovies. I was having this conversation with a gentleman yesterday. And he wants me to call him because he was talking about something about appalled. He was talking about he likes to represent brands, and I'm like, I want to expand my brand. So I would like to do that. That's something I'm focused on. I would like to do that, expand Truth Council 23. What childish thing do you still enjoy? So many childish things. Yesterday, it was so cute, my lovey. So yesterday at our event, thank you to everybody who showed up to our event. It was such a beautiful event. We got to do it at the park. I got to do readings at the park, and I loved it because I love being barefoot on the grass and under a beautiful tree. And it was just so perfect. It was so perfect. It was so perfect. But I love to climb trees. There were children trying to climb the tree that I was under, but I'm like, I don't want them to climb this tree because it wasn't like for them. For me, I could climb that tree. For them, they were too little. So, I like to play. I like to climb trees. I love to be barefoot outside. I love to get wet in the rain. I love to play. I love just like, it's like children. What happened, my lovies? Who told a lie? There was a spy who told a lie. Yesterday we were setting up the tents. For, like, I was helping out with setting up the tents for the event. And one of the girls and I, like, we were there and we're just like setting up the tent together. And she's like, this is too tall for us. I'm like, come on, I'll carry you. And like, I carried her, and she got kind of shy. She's like, no. Like, it was almost like she said no without saying no. And I'm like, come on, you could have got it. Like, why? She's like, no, because that's not, like, she didn't want to. She's like, no, I'm like, okay, fine. And then I'm like, okay, then I'll give you a boost. And like when you were a child, you used to turn yourself into a little table and give someone a boost so they can stand on your back. Like, I got on all fours, and I'm like, come on, do it. And she's like, no. And I'm like, oh my God, you don't let your inner child play. She's like, no, my inner child doesn't want to play that way. I'm like, okay, it's fine. But I just do, little things like that all the time. Here we go to diddler energy, my lovies. Someone's a diddler. Name the one bad quality you can tolerate in a partner. Name the one bad quality you can tolerate in a partner. I feel for people that come to me. Again, I've been doing a lot of private reads, so it's all in my mind. By the way, my lovies, thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your private bookings. Thank you, my lovies. It means a lot that you engage with this channel. Thank you so much. I say thank you, and again, I feel like it's almost minimizing something that's so big, but I really do appreciate your engagement and the fact that you allow me to be this channel for you, because it would not exist if it wasn't for you. Because you summoned it. Someone's getting a summons. Also, thank you for your comments, my lovies. I appreciate your appreciation. I really do. It's just part of my purpose. I did not pick this, it picked me. but I'm just a prize. Okay. For someone's a prize, or someone's gonna get a prize. I'm just thankful. So thank you, my lovies. Name the one bad quality you can tolerate in a partner. I can tolerate. What can I tolerate today? Name the one bad quality you can tolerate in a partner. Name the one bad quality you can tolerate in a partner. Last time we said someone that's that leans on the authoritative side. Granted, they have good intentions, or that they keep good intentions. But if they're my partner at this stage in my life, they probably have great intentions. Go make me a wife, my lovies. I've never been married, my lovies. Isn't that intense, my lovies? Some of y'all are married. Some of you've been married multiple times. 2911, 1111 energy. This beautiful energy came in. I have always, since I was a child, because my grandparents married so quickly and they spent the rest of their life together, their lives together, but then they created one life together. Someone's burning candles. Someone has to dismantle something, but I loved their story in that commitment. However, what I've realized, I can tolerate someone that wants to take their time when it comes to marriage. Granted, they're serious. It's that energy. They're testing you because they're serious. A lot of people play a lot of games and pretend to be testing you, but they're playing games. I've also seen a lot of people who test people because they're just really guarded and protecting themselves, but they really mean well. And someone that's disciplined and means well, I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting. For some of you, someone's trying to keep you waiting while online dating. This energy's been present. Someone's trying to keep you waiting, but they're not serious. I'm just a messenger. For some of you, I have yet in my life to see someone 3, 4, again, there's also something about someone's a diddler, my lovies. There's also a balance, because I have yet to see in my life someone that is, making you wait 3, 4, maybe 3 years is kind of like teeter. Like 3 years, something about Peter. 31, 11, 3, 3, 3. You got to multiply. Someone, all they do is lie. The number 32 could be significant for some. Something about Lyle. Lyle is going to stay a while. 2 to 3 years for engagement energy. Anything more than that, you kind of start to become someone's doormat. And if you're in denial about that, that's up to you. But someone that's engaged 5, 6, 7, 10 years, I have yet to see someone where that's your hidden enemy. I'm just a messenger. For me, I can wait, but 3, 4, 5 years of waiting, you already know it ain't going nowhere. Everything is coming in for a reason, and sometimes it's for a season. Here, how do we do this, my lovies? We thought of working with the 32, but because there's so much flow in the energy, 32, 12. We're gonna work with the 32. We're gonna get 3 from the 32, and then we're gonna get some note cards for you. Do you want to, my lovies? They're okay. The note cards. They're saying the note cards. We only got 1 stack, but we're actually gonna get a bunch of stacks. I said about Zach. Yeah, for me, something about Zachariah. Yeah, for me, you're engaged to somebody. So 5 years and over for me is like, there has to be a good reason for that. Like, if somebody cannot Gunther, something about Sumter. If someone can't give you a good reason as to why you're still engaged at year 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I've seen people where at year 10, they're like, okay, I'm ready to do this, just because all the Judases around them tell them, you have to. She's married. She's marriage material, or he's marriage material. Look, all your friends are getting married. Why aren't you married? I've heard people succumb to those types of pressures and live to regret it because they still didn't end up being happy with the person and got divorced anyway. For some of you, because you do have a love of a lifetime in your field. But you may have to reevaluate your existence for some of you. Bon. On y va. On va le faire, my friends. France has been very present in the readings, my lovies. On va le faire. We got a genuine repentance. Someone's having a genuine repentance. So that's freaking cute. Well, how astute. Someone's a student and they're prudent, my lovies. We got the letter J. The letter J. I'm getting the name Jamelin. I'm getting the name Jadalyn. The letter J. The name Joshua. Joshua Tree. Envy and enemies. For some of you, there's a problematic niece. For some of you, there is a problematic niece. Karma. Or a niece figure. Something about a god sister. We got tribal tattoo. This tribal tattoo has been very present for you, my lovies. A BA, someone with a bachelor's degree, or the other BA. A back has been very present for some of you, but the letters A could be significant, or AB. Something about Al B. Something about Raul. The OV. Masters, definitely freaking students in the field. Definitely students in the field. For some of you, M and A. The initials M or A. For some of you, someone's gay. Whatever that means to them. For some of you, it's your friend. For some of you, someone feels exposed. They're feeling exposed, but you told the truth in a situation. For some of you, someone's being exposed and you told the truth in a situation. We have seen that for some of you, the energy has been very present of exposure energy, and it's creating a state of duality because someone doesn't want to be exposed for what they're being exposed for, but that's not your problem. Party rental equipment, or some type of rental equipment, but party rental equipment. For some of you, what did we say earlier? Rolling loud. For some of you, party rental equipment. For some of you, the tents, again, everything that was happening is everything that was coming in is for a reason. 3617, you may have to get party rental tents or something like that for some of you. It's like almost like those really pretty ones, like the really solid tents that people use for events, like outdoor weddings and stuff like that. In the preliminary, Spirit was giving us illegal marriage schemes. For some of you, this energy was quite interesting, but we've seen a lot of fraudulent insurance claims. One time, the fraudulent marriage came in. For some of you, Spirit was giving us an example. For example, Truth Nunez has never been married. When I was younger, my family thought it was a good idea to propose to me, to marry a blood cousin, a relative from the Dominican, to bring them over with papers. I was already, someone's a raper too. Someone's a rapist, my lovies. I was already 18. That's why they asked. And they said that I would get some money for it. The guy that I was dating at the time, he's like, no. And I'm like, yeah, I don't feel it either. He's like, nah, you can tell your mom no. So it was a no. So about Snow White. A poisonous gift. Snow White gets poisoned with the apple. Being cautious for some, because the way that Spirit was giving Galveston, Spirit was giving us, for example, Truth Nunez has never been married on this plane. I've lived, again, in all types of places. In California, I've had a lot of roommates. I've rented a lot of rooms. So imagine, like, I've gotten a lot of mail at these places. Because for some of you, someone getting your mail for you has been very present. So imagine someone gets notice for some reason where I've been getting mail that, X amount of money is coming to me, or something that has to do with finances. Or maybe it's not even that. Maybe they're just thinking this person is always alone. I am never alone. But, for the blind eye, this person's always alone. Maybe someone's crooked. I've lived with all types of people. I've seen all types of people. So this person's always alone. Why don't we take out, why don't we say that she's married to me and we take out a hidden insurance policy? She'll never know. This person's always alone. Someone could be even immature enough to think that my life is just that what they see. Right? Now they can't sleep at night. They take this illegal insurance policy out, Ashley. Something about Ashley's furniture. For some of you, somebody could have fucking taken an insurance policy out to buy stupid ass shit. Then something happens where, oh shit, this person's not as alone as we thought. This person's not as a hermit as we thought. Now we're put on the spot. Now we have to hire, because we've seen the fucking hitman energy for some of you. Now we got to hire a hitman to off somebody, because now we're going to look like fucking thugs. And this is a scheme of people. Now we got a gang stalk. Now we got to do this. Now we got to do that. Everything is coming in for a reason. For some of you, again, I don't feel like you have anything to worry about. But we got arson here. And for some of you, someone wants no problems with you. Or, you know, take that how it resonates. Coming in, this person doesn't want any problems with you. 414 Fahrenheit. Arson, Fahrenheit. Someone could be wanting to burn something and you don't want any problems with anybody. You're just a peaceful hermit. For some of you, you're just a peaceful hermit. For some of you, you're just a peaceful person that minds your business and you stay in your corner. Literally, it came all the way over here. You stay in your corner. So someone's playing around with arson for some. Maybe wanting to burn something. Maybe for some of you, someone wants to burn evidence. Maybe for some of you, someone wants to actually burn something and hope that you get burned too. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We got coats, people in disguise, or coats of armor for some. We got a legal document here. Everything is coming in for a reason. You are not forsaken. You are not alone. You're not left for dead. 4111. And you're not going to give anybody head who's fucking two-faced. I'm just a messenger here. This is what's coming in. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. They're trying... What did I say? You're not going to give anybody head who's just two-faced. They're trying to block your blessings, and they want a quickie. There's a state of emergency. Does I use a state of emergency? A home wrecker. Needs to set more tangible goals. And say it is what it is. Right, Liz? Ooh, X. It is what it is. A home wrecker wants to, for some of you, this could be someone's, we have seen crazy exes in the field. So for some of you, this could be an ex, some crazy shit. I don't know. An on-again, off-again situationship. Someone's obsessed with an on-again, off-again situationship. And it's a masquerade ball, but they say this is love. I'm getting that song, baby, because I'm a thug. Someone could be in some situation with someone who considers themselves a thug. I say, my lovies? Baby, because I'm a thug. But the thug is tired, but they can't even yawn. That's how scared they are. Someone who's running for office. Is that where thugs hide? That's cute. An envious wizard. An envious wizard who wanted to trick you into being a side piece. For some of you, an envious wizard who wanted to trick you into being a side piece has been very present. For some of you, again, everything came in earlier. You could have lived with someone and they never got to trick you into being a side piece. You had a quickie with this person. You could have had sex with this person. For some of you, you could have had sex with this person, unfortunately. But they wanted to trick you into being a side piece. This is the type of person that's a fucking nut job that then will go get a reading on you and wonder why. For some of you, someone was told something about the Wyatt. They had a riot at the Hyatt. Someone was told. See, this is kind of where it gets problematic because I'm a channeler, but I work really well with signs, with different languages, with the oracles, with the note cards, with the tarots. They are my loves and I am theirs. And it is what's fair. We work well together. Someone went to a tarot reader. I get visions, downloads. I can access different areas. It's difficult to explain. But somebody went to a tarot reader and I watched some of the pieces. And this tarot reader told someone that you've lived different lifetimes together and that you will marry in different lifetimes. You're not going to be together in this lifetime, and you are not going to marry in another lifetime. The tarot reader is confusing a Two of Cups situation with a marriage. You will reconnect in another life, in another form. But they have always, for some of you, you've always had an issue with someone in other lifetimes. And unfortunately, in our society, we love trauma bonding. So we interpret that as a marriage. And it's not. For some of you, again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You keep reconnecting with someone lifetime over lifetime in different ways. So they show up in different ways in your life. In one life, they can show up as a friend. In one life, they can show up as a roommate. In one life, they can show up in a work environment. And every single time it has gone wrong. Because you are too strong in one way, where this person gives to every single lifetime that you have lived with this person thus far, they have failed you. Or this is what you've done to somebody, my lovies. I'm just a messenger. So why you want to continue this? For some of you, in the preliminary, it did come in that somebody really sees you as the one, and you're not. You have your backs turned towards each other. Like, you're back to back. They're going to come back. Someone's coming back to you, my lovies. You've turned your back on this person and they turned their back on you. Emotionally, they turned their back on you a long time ago. Maybe Micah, maybe 4 years ago. Michaela, though. Something like Maika. Like Maeka, something like that. A private tutor. Definitely student energy. Someone's going to be losing a house, so there's something with the housing for some. Someone can come back and say they need a place to stay. Grandpa's house. They're going to be losing their grandfather's house. They could have inherited a house, and they're going to be losing a house. For some of you, again, they're also going to be losing their spouse. The Lovers, the Choice. The Lovers, a Gemini. They made the path, though. They could have moved into their grandpa's house that they inherited with a lover that they chose over you, or this is the path that they chose, or this is the path. The Orishas. This person summons up the Orishas. Someone plays with all types of hex work, my lovies. Nervous system, and it's affecting their nervous system. We got redlining energy here. For some of you, if you're purchasing a home, being cautious with the home. Redlining energy. Someone thinks that they're being a genius, but mathematics, E equals MC squared. Someone could be like strategically trying to redline somebody. Trying to redline your F buddy. That's how it's coming in. Oh, the letter T. The letter T is nervous. Programming something or someone. The letter T, programming something or someone. This one wants to show 2. They are going to ask you if they can go, and you should say no. For some of you, someone may ask you to move in with you, or if I can come see you. I'm getting that song, Baby, I Want to Come See You. That's Aaliyah, Come Over. Can I come over? 4811. Can I come over? Stop by. Come over to see you. Come over to. Can I come over? Can I come over? Get with you. Ken. The name Ken. Just wanna be with you, baby. Spirit's advising you say no. They are going to ask if you can come over. So they're going to ask you first to cry on their shoulder, to cry on your shoulder. Because someone's losing a house. They are going to ask you if they can go, and you should say no. And they're saying they want Aaliyah, come over. Maybe you need to listen to that song. Even if the lyrics are almost like in contradiction with this energy, maybe for some of you, there's going to be something in that song that's going to remind you to say no. They're going to ask you if they can go, and you should say no. And I'm getting that song, Can I Come Over? Come Over by Aaliyah. They're going to ask you to come over, and you should say no. You should say no. I'm getting ATL. I'm getting AT. Someone could be flying. They're also going to be lying. They are they're Havana Grill. They've been spying on you. They're going to ask you if you're going to come see you. They're going to come see you. They're going to come see you. But it's like, this is intrusive. I don't like these types of energies. I was having a conversation with somebody, and like people that randomly show up, I've never liked that since I was a child. Especially if I haven't talked to you in a really long time and you start showing up to me and I feel your energy, I don't like it. It's annoying. Especially if someone's trying to be sneaky. Again, for some of you, someone thinks they know you more than they actually do. They see you as Empress Emperor energy in their life, and you're not even coming up the same suit. You're not coming up on the same page at all. And including to that, you've turned your back on each other. Not only did they turn their back on you at some point because they came first. So in first position, they turned their back on you. And then you had to go and turn your back too. And they even attacked you spiritually, and someone is harassing you spiritually. So it's a hell no. This person wants no problems with you. You want no problems with this person. You want no problems with them. You're not mad at them. Certain people, it's like, because they can't get your way, then they want to call you mad or angry. You're not mad. You're really not. He's a dad. For some of you, someone's a dad. For some of you, someone's a diddler. They are going to ask you if they can go, and you should say no. Spirit is asking you to say no, my lovies. For some of you, Spirit's asking you to say no to drugs, my lovies. Whatever that means. It's coming and say no to drugs or someone around you. The letter T. The letter T is going to ask, or the letter T could be significant. The name Ruthie is coming in. The number 10, October, could be significant, or 10. But earlier when I was getting 48, I was getting, Spirits was saying take 10 or 11 off of that. So 48, 37, or add 40. But the Spirit said take 11 off of that. They're trying to block your blessings, my lovies. They're trying to block. For some of you, 10 people are trying to block your way. Something that happened in October. Since October, someone's trying to block your blessings. For some of you, I was getting energy harvesting energy. For some of you, someone wants to know where you live so they can stalk you, so they can come and watch you. 10 p.m. could be significant. Someone is trying to block your blessings. For some of you, since October, someone's trying to block your blessings. For some of you, the letter T could be significant in a situation. This is an on and off situation. For some of you, on and off situationship. This is not real. Someone just needs a little bit of time to heal. The letter T is involved in the situation. For some of you, rock solid. Where does this rock solid go? Blocking your blessings. Rock solid. I am getting, okay, I'm getting Rockstar energy drink. I'm also getting, in Colorado, Red Rock. And sometimes they have, it's an amphitheater as well, but it's like in the canyon / mountain / like, it's like you can go hiking there too. That could be significant for some. Rock solid. Someone's trying to block you also from traveling. For some of you, we did see that. Something about javelin, something about rock climbing. For some of you, could be going on a rock climbing trip. I'm seeing rock climbing gear. We got pediatric. On again, off again situationship and pediatric. Blocking your blessings. We got an enemy who's secretly in love with you. For some of you, your enemy is secretly in love with you, but you want no problems with this person. This is what it feels like. It feels like a crazy. We got plays fair. You play fair. You want no problems with this person who thinks they're your enemy. Here, this goes here. You want no problems with this enemy who's secretly in love with you. They're not your enemy. You want no problems with this person, or someone wants no problems with you, my lovies. Take it how it resonates. Because for some of you, this is you. You may believe someone's your enemy. They're not. They're just not worried about you. It's okay. It is quite all right. When I used to live with Callie the cat, I've mentioned Callie the cat. For those of you who are new, your sister friend was living with a cat for a while. Little Callie the cat. And when little Callie would have like little panic attacks over things that would happen, I would say, it's okay. It's okay. For some of you, your pet, or you can have a cat. Your enemy is secretly in love with you. You don't have an enemy. They're not your enemy. You don't care. You play fair. You're not worried about this person. You wish them well. They're just mad because you can't fall under their spell. They want a quickie. They are wanting a quickie. And this is over. They want to give you a hickey too to claim you. This is someone's thought processes. They're thinking of meeting up with you to have a quickie and leave you with a hickey. They are going to ask you if they can go, and you should say no to this quickie. The letter T is involved in a situation. They're going to ask you if they can go, and you should say no. This is an enemy of yours. This could be someone from your past that deemed you an enemy because you said enough is enough. This was an on-again, off-again situationship. Or this is what they want to create. Because for some of you, you are actually, everything was coming in earlier for a reason. Like, I'm single. Not only have I never been married, not only have I been single since fucking 2018, so I haven't had a boyfriend, like an official boyfriend, since 2018. Oh, the crows. And the last time I had sex with someone, it was a mistake. It was a roommate, and we had a quickie. We had a one fling. It wasn't a one night stand because I saw this person after he was my roommate. But this was a mistake. I didn't even know this fucking man was fucking married. Like, you know, I mean, I got the intuition, I got the download, but I ignored my intuition at the time. But this was a roommate of mine. It wasn't official. It wasn't serious. It was nothing. It was really nothing at all to him. And it definitely is nothing at all to me. For some of you, you feel like this. This is what you feel like. That was the last person I had sex with. That was early to 2021. After that, I haven't had sex with anybody else. If you hear that I've had sex with anybody else since 2021, they're a liar. Everything is coming in for a reason, and it's getting hot. You got a legal document. You may have to get some type of legal document against this person. They want a quickie. For some of you, I feel like someone's trying to set you up. There's ulterior motives here for something. There's ulterior motives here. They don't just want to have sex just to have sex. Someone claimed that you are an enemy because they did some foul shit. I'm saying it for Fausto. I'm saying it for a reason. They like you, but their spouse doesn't approve of your friendship. This energy came in the preliminary. For some of you, we did see that. This was also present a couple of readings ago, or was it in yesterday's read? 57:18. It was a couple of days ago, where you're gonna meet someone, or they wanna be your friend. For some of you, there is someone that, and it's a male-female thing, or if you're same sex, is a same-sex thing, and there's an attraction there, but it's really sincere, very beautiful energy, but their spouse doesn't want you together. Not until a legal document. It has to do with, this is an official spouse. So for some of you, this person is rock solid. This is how it came in the preliminary. It came in like, wow, like even if these two people, if these two energies wouldn't like get together, they're very healing for each other. Like real solid, you know, friendship, whatever friendship means to you. But their spouse doesn't want you to. Whoever they're married to, because someone is actually married. We got arson. For some of you, you need to get a legal document, and something has to do with arson. In October, or the number 10 is going to be significant. For some of you, 10 counts of something. For some of you, someone is traveling with a partner, or with an ex, traveling with an ex-partner. Someone is traveling with an ex-partner. Someone's traveling with an on-again, off-again situationship. Someone who plays fair, though. Something about pheromones. We got party rental equipment, place fair. For some of you, there could be a fair and you need party rental equipment for. For some of you, you could be playing fair when it comes to negotiating the cost of party rental equipment, because those things are usually negotiable. Here we go with this bullshit. They have no standard or moral code, but they think that they are competing with you. This one comes out way too much. They have no standard or moral code, but they think that they're competing with you. Someone who is traveling with their ex-partner. They have some type of on-again, off-again situationship, and they think that they are competing with you. This energy's been present for some of you. For some of you, someone also, for some of you, Olsen. For some of you, Rachel. For some of you, they like you, but their spouse doesn't approve of your friendship. It is just a friendship, but the spouse does not approve of the situation. This spouse wants to block your blessings. For some of you, you have an envious. So it's like you met someone or you have someone around you who's a real friend to you, and this person is of the opposite sex. Or there's some type of, it came in as opposite sex, but take it how it resonates. Their spouse does not like you because I think they're actually envious. They're also competing with you, or they're going to want to compete with you, but the spouse does not have moral codes or standards. We've seen that. For some of you, you are high priest, high priestess energy. So you can enlighten those around you. You can share insights, and people that are not that authentic, not that pure, they don't want you to endure. They don't want you to endure. For some of you, endurance sports, these could be people in a gym or people you work out with, or endurance sports are involved in a situation. Endurance sports, so like running, this could be part of a run club or something. It all started with a like on social media. It all started with a like on social media. For some of you, it all started with a like on social media. Their spouse does not approve of your friendship, and they don't like you. For some of you, I had this weird interaction with someone yesterday. I've told you, I have a lot of people that come here and they think they know me. They think that they can approach me in all types of reckless ways. Not everybody, but there's certain people with their demons that do it. But I give it back to them. I'm like, what's up with you? Like, I have to call it out. Someone's envious of something you do online or something you share online. You can share about endurance sports online. And someone's spouse is inspired by you. It's like I was having this conversation with someone at the gym, and it's coming back in. This beautiful gentleman, he's a trainer. And he was saying how he follows a lot of Tiffany. He follows a lot of Stephanie. He follows a lot of workout accounts. And he's like, there's this one girl that my girlfriend doesn't want me to follow. And I'm like, well, why? He's like, because she feels like it's not okay. And I just tell her, I'm like, this woman's far away from me. I'm not, his reasoning could be better, to be quite frank. Something about a newsletter. I'm like, his reasoning can probably be better as to why, because it almost sounds like if I had the chance, I would, but because this person's like too far, or she's too big, like she wouldn't be interested in me anyway, type of energy. And I'm like, that's probably not the best explanation, but whatever. But it's a public account, and it's like, maybe it's something like that. Maybe you share about endurance sports and you're going to meet somebody off of a like, and it's like, you're going to get together. They want to communicate with you. They admire you, but their spouse doesn't want that. You got a warehouse. For some of you, a warehouse is here. For some of you, this warehouse energy, what did I say the other day? I'm like, for some of you, you must work like in a warehouse or something, because there's a bunch of catty Nancys and Nandos and everybody up in their business and gossip. I'm like, where do you work? In a warehouse? You remember that, my lovies? For some of you, if you watched a couple of days ago. They have no standard or moral code, but they think that they're competing with you. This could be someone with a tribal tattoo, or you have a tribal tattoo. You got party equipment. For some of you, someone could want to party. They want to party with you. For some of you, someone wants to party with you. For some of you, you could be throwing a party and someone's envious and they may want to like throw the same party. Again, vishing schemes, videos to get information off people. So something definitely taff. It's almost like a impose. Like they don't want me to say it for some reason. Duty free, like when you come through like international airports and you have to pay like las tarifas, like but you're bringing something across, like you have to pay tax on something, or like la aduana, like if you ship a vehicle, you have to like pay at the ports, like when you're bringing goods from another country, something's being brought from another country for some. Vishing, someone who is vishing, creating content to try to get attention. For some of you, someone could be like trying to create content to get your attention, but it doesn't look like you're fucking paying attention. They create content with their... For some of you, someone's creating content with their ex or with your ex. This is an on again, off again situationship with the letter T. And they're trying to create content to get your attention, but you don't even look at them. Pay-per-view. For some of you, someone could have created porno. In yesterday's read, in the preliminary, it did come in. For some of you, someone created porno with their ex. So that's also why they have this kind of like trauma bond thing happening. Pay-per-view, traveling with an ex-partner. Someone could, oh my God, someone's crazy. Something with a K is coming in. Like a Karen of sorts. Karen is coming in. Catherine is coming in. Corina is coming in. Doreen is coming in. Deborah is coming in. Nancy is coming in. Valerie, Ashley. Like someone could be making like content as they're traveling with this on again, off again ex to try to get like attention from you. I almost want to question, like, well, are they having sex? Maybe do you care if they're having sex, my lovies? Or is this them projecting that you care? Something about O'Hare, something about Chicago. I think someone's trying to project for you to care. 010555, you don't care. 010555, 555. And if you multiply 555... because you're too busy. Spirit is blessing you for your work, or Spirit's going to bless you for your work. This is also, they like you. They like you, but their spouse doesn't approve of your friendship, and Spirit is going to bless you for your work. But this person feels like you're a blessing in their life as well, even if they're not able to express that because of their partner. We got the letter Q, pediatrics, the letter Q, who's making videos to get attention from you, or there's a vishing scheme happening here. Someone is trying to seek asylum. For some of you, it all started with a like on social media. Someone will be seeking asylum. This Kais or Kais energy has been very present for you. Someone could be seeking asylum from another country, maybe from like what we call the Middle East. Take that how it resonates. We got right place and right time. At a warehouse. They think that they are competing with you. They have no moral or standards, but for some of you, this is a HR director. They have no standard or moral code, but they think that they are competing with you, and they're constantly stalking you. We got an adoption visa. Someone has an adoption visa, or someone's on some type of visa. We have the letter T. They're going to ask if they can go, and you should say no. We got, for some of you, a 10-year-old could be adopted. Being cautious with this 10-year-old because they could play with fire. We got a heart-to-heart with the letter T. An adoption visa. For some of you, an adoption visa situation is going to be very, very emotional. We got the truth is being told, and they're going to ask you if they can go, and you should say no, and the truth is going to be told about a situation. A heart-to-heart is going to come out of this. We have a genuine repentance. For some of you, at some point, your enemy, who is actually in love with you, and is going to realize that you have no fucking problems with them, they're going to have a genuine repentance, and they're going to want to be your friend. However, Spirit is asking that you say no. This person likes to compost and garden. You like to mind your damn business. This is what it is. You like to mind your own business. For some of you, being cautious with a garden and a child that may be kind of like a pyromaniac. You're going to have to get a legal document. For some of you, you could get a legal document when it comes to a garden. For some of you, a community garden type of situation, or you can start a community garden. I was going to start one in Texas. I would like to start one in California. If you're doing one, my lovies, and you're in California, Southern California, San Diego more specifically, I'll help, my lovies. I would love to help. I had to do a lot of running around. There's actually a lot of legal shit to do in order to start a community garden, but in this society. But for some of you, someone's going to have to also go through sobriety tests. For some of you, being cautious, because I do feel a little bit of drunkiness in the field. So just being cautious, sobriety tests and DUIs, being very cautious, my lovies. But we got a legal document here, and someone likes to compost and garden. For some of you, a community garden is a very beautiful endeavor if you ever wanted to do that. We got time is up. When it comes to someone that does not have any morals or standards, but they think that they're computers. They work with computers. The time is up on this bullshit. JK and L. Truth is being told. JK and L. It's done. Whatever this was, it's done. No more drama over there. It is done, done, done. May everybody find their peace. All right. 011001. You need this legal document, my lovies. 011001. All right. I'll probably do a bonus for you later today. Not right now. Someone's a hater. I will probably do a bonus read for you a little later today, my lovies. Angelica. We got a cleanup crew. When it comes to the rental equipment, someone's throwing a party. You're going to have a party, my lovies. You're going to have a party. Hurricane season. This is going to be in the hurricane season. For some of you, being cautious because Galveston energy, right? That area gets hit with hurricanes, you know? This person wants no problems with you. For some of you, someone wants no problems with you, and during hurricane season, the storm is enough. Enough with the fucking storm. They already have been warned. Everything that you do turns to gold. For some of you, everything that you do turns to gold. But since someone started all this drama, everything that they do turns to not so gold. You play fair, my lovies, because you play fair and you don't care about the bullshit. We got a nail tech, 011111, 011113. We got a nail tech who has no standards or more, Susie. They have no standards or moral code, but they think that they are competing with you. This is a nail tech, or something involves a nail tech. They think they're competing. They know they're not. There's nothing there to compete with. They like to clickbait. Again, I feel like for some of you, someone's making videos trying to get your attention, and you don't give two shits. It's like, find your fucking peace. My God. They also want you to turn a blind eye to something. Someone with a tribal tattoo wants you to turn a blind eye, my lovies. But you are in cleanup crew energy, so you can't turn a blind eye. They blamed the innocent. They want you to turn a blind eye to the fact that they blamed an innocent person. They did not have to find drama with you, but they wanted to find drama with you for some fucking dumbass reason, because they're fucking envious. It all started with a like on social media. For some of you, they blame the innocent. It all started with a like on social media in a warehouse. For some of you, someone is too preoccupied with their ex. Someone is too preoccupied with their ex. Either it's your ex too preoccupied with you, or you too preoccupied with your ex. Or for some of you, there's your ex's ex too preoccupied with you as the ex. And you're not preoccupied with any of the bullshit. And they're trying to avoid karma because they know they're doing too fucking much. When they speak, they are sharing what they did as an analogy in order to clear karma, but dodge confessing. They are trying to avoid karma. Carlos, here we go, this Carlos energy. They are trying to avoid karma, but not ruin their reputation. When they speak, they are sharing what they did as an analogy. Like, so imagine if somebody did this, and that, and they were actually the ones that did this, and that. They're trying to claim they're trying to claim something. What are they trying? They're trying to claim a child on their taxes, or they tried to claim a child, or they try to claim someone they wasn't supposed to claim. I'm getting like double claiming. People, they both parents claim the child. When they speak, they are sharing what they did as an analogy in order to clear karma, but dodge confessing. They're trying to avoid karma, but not ruin their reputation. And Spirit's like, I'm seeing you. And something about an Indian reservation. And they keep receiving something on your behalf. For some of you, someone could be getting payments on your behalf. The same mistakes are being repeated over and over. And they want to come and cry on your shoulder. The same mistakes are being repeated over and over. I'm getting that song over and over again. Something keeps replaying. These people are being tortured. They torture themselves. Turn down for what? You are definitely partying. For some of you, you're going to party. Pediatric. It could be for a child. You're throwing a... for some of you, you're throwing a baby shower. For some of you, it could be throwing a... Do we have... Dwight. For some of you, do we have a baby shower card? I don't think we've created a note card for baby shower. Rear end collision. For some of you, be cautious with driving. Again, I'm getting DUI. For some of you, someone could rear end collision. Calandra. Here we go. It's Calandra and Cassandra. Someone can get into they can rear end a vehicle that's carrying a child while you were drunk. Being cautious. This is an on and off again situationship. And a bonus for some of you, someone has a bonus when it comes to a situation involving an on again, off again situationship. We got the letter T. They liked, for some of you, the letter T, they like control over everything and everyone around them. The letter T, this could be you as the letter T, or the letter T is involved in a situation, or the letter T, they like everything. They like everything. They like everything too. They're hoarder, or they're not hoarding. Greedy. They like a needy. They like control over everything and everyone around them. The letter T is involved. I'm getting Trevor. I'm getting Thomas. I'm getting Carl. Seeking asylum. Someone will be seeking asylum. Potassium. Someone who cares about their potassium levels for one reason or another. We got vishing schemes. We got trying to get people to clickbait and create videos to rope you into sharing something that you don't necessarily, it's not in your best interest, because someone has self-centered motives. Someone has self-centered motives. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Like, you're hanging out with someone and they're like, let's take a video together. Let's take another video together. And they're always recording you and always taking pictures of you. And they don't see how creepy they are with their self-centered motives to put up a video so that someone else can see it that doesn't even look at them. Like, you're not even looking, for some of you, you're not even looking at this person's page. You're not worried about what stage they're staging. It's like an act. Like, you don't care about their stage. You don't go on their page. You're not even looking their way. And someone's trying to go out of their way with their on again, off again situationship to create videos with someone that doesn't even want to be in a video with them. It's just, it's just luck. They just got lucky. Someone just got lucky. Something about lucky. The name Lucky could be significant for some. But I'm getting like, they just got lucky. For some of you, you have a friend who passed who protects you. I'm getting lucky as in like, someone just got lucky being with somebody. Like, it's like, if I had my choice, they do, but for some reason, Joyce, and something about Joanne, and something about Johannesburg. It's like, if I had my choice, I wouldn't be with you, but you just got lucky, now I'm stuck with you type of energy. But they also want to like take pictures. Someone could have a child with someone they don't even really want to be with this person. They don't want to have a child with this person, but someone's like forcing to like take pictures together to prove to someone that doesn't give a shit about this, that they're together. I don't know, some weird shit, but they were at the right place on the right time. Everything happens for a reason. It is time to take action. For some of you, it's time to take action, my lovies. Right place, right time. It's time to take action on a situation. We got time is up, because the time is up on a situation. With a tease, for some of you, enough teasing. Let's get to pleasing. Your enemy is secretly in love with you. For some of you, an enemy who is secretly in love with you. A private office. Someone who has a private office. Some of you, someone could be running for office as well. We got genuine repentance. Someone's going to have a genuine repentance. Dessert. It's going to be something sweet that's going to happen, or desserts are involved in a situation. We got pay-per-view. And we got secretly putting secretly putting sperm in their food or their drink. Secretly putting sperm in your food or drink. Spirit was giving us secretly also putting menstruation earlier today, and I'm like, it's curious to me in the delivery room. Something about the delivery room. This is somebody that someone had a baby with, or something about the delivery room is coming in. But someone can work at a hospital. But Spirit was giving us how the menstruation, actually right now, it's kind of like neck and neck. The amount of times that putting menstruation blood is in your food or drink, the letter I or Izzy or something like that. Something about Lizzie. Something about Lisette. Something about Lisbeth. Something about Lindsay. So it's curious to me the amount of times that putting menstruation blood in your food or drink comes out versus the amount of time that putting sperm in your food or drink comes out. And right now there's definitely the menstruation has definitely come out more, but the sperms come out pretty much a lot too. More than I'd like for you, my lovies. The letter Q. I think that's too much. You are not forsaken. The letter Q is not forsaken, or something to do with the letter Q. Spirit's letting you know you're not forsaken. Your children are definitely involved in a situation. We got water bottles as well for some of you. We got water bottles. What did we say earlier about water bottles? Botters. Something about broders. Water bottles and 40s. Someone could be drinking a lot. Someone's drinking a lot. I'm getting 40s, like the beers, but I'm also getting something about veneers. Everything is falling apart, so better things can come together. I said this yesterday to somebody. Everything is falling apart, so better things can come together. Someone is looking for a mature relationship, and so things that are not of a mature relationship nature need to fall apart so that can come together for you, my lovies. We got the ultimate betrayal. Someone did the ultimate betrayal. Oh, fudge. Boom, boom. What's the ultimate betrayal? Because when that comes in, it's different. Different people have different... Robbie. People have a peeper, a creeper. For me, ultimate betrayal would be like someone trying to steal my identity, pretend that I'm married, and then trying to kill me off. That's ultimate betrayal energy. Family stealing my inheritance and then trying to kill me off. That's ultimate betrayal energy. People lying on me and then gang stalking me to try to have me kidnapped or something like that. That's ultimate betrayal energy. Those are unforgivables. Unforgettable. The song Unforbidden. All is fair in love and war, someone wants to say. They cannot be fucking trusted. Get the fuck out of here. There's a legal situation. For some of you, it doesn't feel like lightheaded stuff. Someone's lightheaded, my lovies. It doesn't feel like lighthearted stuff. It feels like serious shit. I'm saying everything for a reason. Spirit's very just, my lovies. Spirit's very merciful with us. We got origins. You have to go to your origins. You have to go back somewhere for a legal procedure for someone who's competing with you. Someone's competing with you. I am getting origins, like some type of like, origins, like the store in the mall. But I'm also getting you're gonna see them fall, but they want to see you fall by the autumn time. Someone's trying to plan to work against you in some way. For some of you, this could be like in a work setting, or someone's trying to compete with what you do for a living, or what you do for, you don't even do it for a living, you do it for a passion. They're gonna fall. You're gonna see someone that was competing with you fall. I like you just the way you are. Spirit loves you just the way you are, my lovies. And someone else loves you just the way you are, too. HPV, human papilloma virus for some. I want to see you again, but I have no intentions of speaking with you. I told you someone wants to see you again. You have a bunch of people that want to see you again. A gem. Gemma. Someone wants to see you again, my lovies, but they have no intentions of speaking with you. They don't know what to say to you. They probably don't even know you anymore, my lovies. They thought you were a whore for some of you. JK and L. I'm also getting like a joke, like a joke. And X, no. JKLX, no. JKLX, no. To JK and L, it's a cross. It's like, stay away from me. Arson is involved in a situation involving JK, L, and X, and Angel as well. We did say, what did we say, Angel earlier? There it is. Angel for some of you. An angel could have protected you from JK, L, X, and maybe an A2 involved in a situation. We got an adoption visa here. One-sided. For some of you, one-sided when it comes to an adoption visa. We got, this person likes to garden, compost, and garden. You are definitely, there's a 10-year-old involved in a situation. Brainwash. For some of you, this was brainwashed into you. You could have been brainwashed into, for some of you, the 10-year-old right here. For some of you, rock solid. You want to hide, or someone wants to hide a 10-year-old, but the 10-year-old is rock solid. Ex-friend. For some of you, you can adopt an ex-friend's child. It could be an issue with an ex-friend. They are going to ask you if they can go, and you should say no. For some of you, a child can also ask you if they can meet up with an ex-friend, and their spirits are saying, do not let them. They never had any type of sexual activity or rapport. They never had any type of sexual activity or rapport. For some of you, J, K, and L, and X, and an ex-friend, you never, or they never had any type of sexual activity or rapport, but somebody was calling you a whore, and it was not true. They did not leave the door locked on purpose. For some of you, they did a mistake and they locked the door permanently, and they didn't do this on purpose. They could have said, for some of you, I am getting like bullies that think that they can bully you into being with them by, I don't know, like castrating opportunities for you, like saying, I had sex with that person, and so that they would make it so no one wants to have sex with you. But what happened is they whatever they did, it inadvertently closed that opportunity for them forever. And now they're trying to, like, again, for some of you on an extreme level, someone's even trying to get readings on you to see if you're going to get back together, to see if you're ever going to talk again. And it's a no. You don't even want to be their friend. It's a no. They're finding it very hard to believe. I'm getting that, finding it hard to believe. Time to detach from toxic attachments, because this was a toxic attachment. So they're finding it really hard to believe that you would detach from this their heinous crimes against you. It's like crimes against humanity type of shit. They want to have a heart to hurt. I don't know. You tolerated too much. You tolerated too much in this situation. It's done. Finding it hard to believe that it's over. And you're minding your business, gardening and composting. Or you're about to be. For some of you, you started your summer garden, my lovies. Good for you, my lovies. Good for you. Finding it hard to believe that you don't want to see them ever again. It's like, you gave me did you give me a reason to want to see you ever again? How the fuck could you be so fucking cocky? The truth is being told. That they're unhinged. I told you. You need to use the tension to manifest your destiny. Move forward, my lovies, because they're trying to block your blessings. What did we say? This came in earlier. Like someone trying to block you, but you're trying to move forward, but that is causing like a redirect. Using directed energy weapons. This energy came in the preliminary. Using directed energy weapons to attack you. I don't understand how these people don't see that they have problems. I don't understand why they don't understand to just leave people alone. It's just like, this is crazy. They want a quickie from you. This is the type of person that would fucking kill you and fuck you too. Fucking mentally not okay. They're not going to kill you, but you know, that's the energy. They left the door unlocked on purpose. This is somebody that wanted to leave the door open. Maybe later you're hoping that you're going to come back to them after they fucking attacked you. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Traveling with an ex-partner. Their ex-partner can be in on some bullshit too, who thinks they're competing with you. This is psychopathic energy. These are psychopaths. These are psychopaths. What did I just say? Their spouse is in on it too. Their spouse was in on it too. Sometimes it scares me how powerful spirit is, because again, it's not about Truth Nunez. I had to double look. Their spouse is going to get the books thrown at them too. They can go down for accessory, conspiring to commit a crime. Ooh, and they're running out of time. Low battery. They like you, but their spouse doesn't approve of your friendship. We got an online business for some of you. You have an online business. I feel like you do something online, my lovies. Sodium levels. Clear those throat chakras. Spirit is going to bless you. Spirit's going to bless the shit out of you, my lovies. Spirit's going to bless you for your work. That kind of felt a little funky saying that. The year of the monkey. Spirit's going to bless you for your work, my lovies. You're a gifted child. You support people in their healing, whether you know it or not. They want to see you win. Everybody wants to see you win. Your sister friend, your spirit friends, and everybody wants to see you win, my lovies. You do have some cookies, but even them, and they're spooky, but even them, look at them. They even want to see you win, even though they're envious of you. An envious wizard who wanted to make you a fucking side piece to their shit show. So you can have some type of fucking traveling circus. This is what it feels like. It's like traveling circus energy. A legal document. You have a legal document and you're going to get a vacation. For some of you, you're getting a vacation. For some of you, you have to sacrifice a vacation. For some of you, you have to sacrifice some vacation time. For some of you, regurgitating what they heard. For some of you, a bunch of bullshitters regurgitating what they heard. They're not even thinking about what they heard. They're just regurgitating whatever they heard. Being scouted. What did I say? You're being scouted, or someone's being scouted. I told you, my lovies. A sisterhood. For some of you, a sisterhood wants to scout you. What's up with the sisterhood? This sisterhood is stupid. For some of you, I did get this energy yesterday. You can have a retarded sisterhood that wanted to curse you. They pretended to be friends. They could pretend it to be, but it doesn't matter. There's a cuckold involved in a situation. 01, 30, and 11. You know that these people have no good interest for you, but you're a human being and you have to participate with them in whatever way, because that's how spirit needs you to play. The backfire of the spell work is driving them insane. What did I say earlier? This is a sisterhood of people that pretended like they were your supporters, but they hate everything you do. It's kind of like the energy that I described of yesterday, a person randomly passive aggressive out of nowhere to me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Here we go with this bullshit energy. The backfire of the spell work is driving them fucking crazy. And a year from now, they will make it up to you. They want to try to make it up to you a year from now. Bat mitzvah. For some of you, a bat mitzvah. They want to make it up to you. M, N, and O. Honestly cares about your well-being, and they want to support you however they can. It looks like maybe they'll have a change of heart after the spell work drives them fucking nuts. Oh, and the return to sender backfired because, of course, they were never being attacked. These are the type of lunatics that think you were attacking them too. Again, yesterday, I'm like, I said nothing wrong to this fucking psychopathic female. What is wrong with her? Sometimes certain people, it's like, it's not the time, it's not the space. I don't care if you are envious of everything I fucking do. You need to control your fucking demons. You look like a fucking psycho. And then they walk around like, oh, I'm so sorry about my fucking demon just slipping out. It's like, what the fuck? The fuck? The return to sender is, for some of you, someone could have attacked you in some bullshit like that because they thought that you were attacking them, or you could have spoke something or promoted something or published something that made them fucking, I don't know, feel uncomfortable and unworthy of being in your presence. So they thought that it was a good idea to attack you. For some of you, this is a sisterhood of psychopaths. The return to sender is fucking backfiring on them. The return to sender is backfiring on them because they were never being attacked. And they're hiding info on the computer. Boom. 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 And the endless summer is going to be significant. Boom, my lovies. Anything else? Anything else? These people could be very irritable around you, but you like come out and you're like in peace. For some of you, it's like, you could notice that like these people are going through like all types of issues and they come and talk to you about it after they try to bring issues your way with their hidden plays. Because you're a Titan. For some of you, a Titan's involved in a situation. Everything that they said was a fucking lie. Everything they said that was a lie. For some of you, I feel people that were talking a lot of shit about you. Everything that they said was a fucking lie. And now they're wallowing. A time of self-development. For some of you, you're minding your damn business, if it's not clear. Blowing money on gold diggers and fake friends. For some of you, for someone who is blowing money fast on gold diggers and fake friends, they need to focus on self-development. Blue balls, you need to be more disciplined for some of you and have some restraint. Pretending to care about your well-being while secretly planning your downfall. What did I say? For some of you, someone is pretending to care about your well-being by secretly planning your downfall. What did we say? This could be a group of people for some. Take what resonates and leave what dumb. What dumb? It's dumb. Love and marriage here. They came back after you left. Attempting to trap someone with a baby. And this is an acquaintance. Boom. All right, my lovies. That's it. Stay well, my lovies. I gotta go, my lovies. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. Until next time. We're probably gonna do a bonus later on. But for now, stay well. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. And love always and love always and love always and forever, homies.